Are you a profitable day trader yet? Probably not. That's why you clicked this video. I was unprofitable for a lot longer than I should have been because I was making stupid mistakes that was keeping me unprofitable. I was over trading, over leveraging. The list can go on with the amount of mistakes I was making, but that is exactly why I started my group, because I'm trying to help traders on the come up become successful. And the only thing I could do is teach them what helped me and help them along their journey. But I am going to go ahead, get right into this video. And the reason most of you guys are probably still unprofitable is due to psychology, not because of your strategy. You most likely have a profitable strategy. I mean, I use supply and demand, but you got support and resistance. I know people that are profitable using fair value gaps. I've personally never used fair value gaps, but those strategies work. First, just to give like a brief little explanation on me in the beginning of my journey. When I started trading, I literally threw $3,000 into a live account pretty quickly and ended up losing it in 2 days. Crazy. Very expensive mistake, but I treated that mistake like a lesson and learned from it. Now, after that, I was just buying challenge accounts and I was just blowing challenge account after challenge account after challenge account. And in the process of losing thousands of dollars and blowing a lot of challenge accounts, I just kept pointing my fingers at the market thinking that's what was keeping me unprofitable. But in reality, what was keeping me unprofitable was my psychology. It was my mindset. And how did I figure that out? I started journaling, and that's what helped me get to that profitability stage. And I encourage the premium members to journal their trades a lot, because that is going to give you a lot of knowledge that you're honestly overlooking. Journaling is going to let you know what your best days are, worst days are, what days are often no trade days, your average risk or reward, average win rate. It's going to show you how you react while in a trade, before trade, after trade, all that. I can keep going on with how good journaling is, but I don't want to sit here and bore you with all those little details. But journaling is going to get you to that next step. When I started journaling, it literally started giving me exactly what I was doing wrong. And whenever I took accountability and started working on that stuff and fixed it, that's when I started seeing profitability kick in. And now I've become consistently profitable over time. But that was not easy, and I know it's not going to be easy for you, but that's why in the group I try to make it as easy as I can, because I'm the mentor I wish I had. I'm live 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, live trading with the group, Saturdays, educational call, Sunday, market review. That's how dedicated I am to teaching people what I know as well, because I wish I had a mentor like me, and that's why I did that. Now, I know you're tired of losing, and I know it's frustrating. You think you're getting there, and then you take like 10 steps back. Super annoying. I've been in your shoes. But the reason why 90+% of traders fail at this is because they keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. And we need you to change that. The same mistakes that are keeping you unprofitable now, realistically, are going to keep you unprofitable in the long term. If you're unprofitable now and your strategy is good, you have to literally sit there and think, okay, if I'm unprofitable now, how can I change to be profitable in a few months at least, right? I tell the team, try to get at least 1% better each and every day. 1% is not a lot, but if you get 1% better each and every day, at least you're going to grow over time, right? Now, another thing that's going to help you for sure is A, having a mentor, B, getting your chart time in. Getting your chart time is the most important thing. I can literally tell you exactly what to do, but if you don't have your chart time and you don't know what you're looking for, you're not going to be able to do it, right? So that's why getting your chart time in, back testing, forward testing, reading price action, all that type of stuff, marking out your levels of supply and demand like I use, all that type of stuff is going to be very useful. The thing also that you want to master, right, is obviously psychology, but you have to master having confidence in yourself and having confidence in your strategy. If you have no confidence in yourself and no confidence in your strategy, how are you going to be profitable? You literally have to be dialed in and know that, okay, over a long period of time, my strategy works and I'm profitable. And you have to not second guess your entries, your exits, nothing like that. That's where confidence in yourself is going to kick in. For me, when I have a level of supply and demand with multiple timeframes and confluence, price is looking good, I set my limit order and I let price come to my level. And if it taps it in, cool. I'm either going to let it run to stop loss or I'm going to let it run to my take profits. If it doesn't tap me in, I'm just going to delete the sell limit or buy limit and I'll come back tomorrow. Also, don't be one of those traders that when they're in the red, they're moving their stop loss further and further away from current price because they're hoping the trade's going to reverse and go back into profit. Do not be that trader. That is not going to make you profitable. It's just simply not going to make you profitable. When you have a stop loss, you need to respect it and respect yourself. And if it taps into that level, that's it. Do not risk more than what you're willing to lose. The issue is a lot of traders have that emotional tie to their trade because they're afraid they're going to lose that money, right? You should only risk what you're comfortable with losing. For me, a lot of times I risk between $500 to $1,000. If I'm risking $500, I don't want to lose more than $500. If I'm risking $1,000, I don't want to lose $1,000. So why am I going to risk more? If I risk more, I'm over leveraging, which is a huge mistake that's known for blowing accounts. And B, if I'm over leveraging, I'm going to be emotionally tied to this setup, which is going to cause me to not manage the trade well and possibly close way too early or even do some other crazy stuff. Once you dial in and realize trading is not only about strategy and it's about psychology, it's going to be different for you. It's going to be different. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me on Instagram at OAlexZ. I try to answer every DM. You can also join the Discord. It's pretty cheap right now. So I highly recommend you join because prices might be going up. But once you realize trading's a lot to do with psychology, it's going to be a game changer. It's how you act before the setup, while you're in the setup, and after, right? Managing the trade is going to be so important. You see a lot of traders too. They have a crazy risk to reward where they're trying to aim for like a 1 to 10 every single trade. Bro, come on. You got to be realistic. The thing about it is I catch 1-to-1s pretty often. I mean, even today I caught a 1-to-1. A lot of traders are against this whole 1-to-1 thing, but it's made me profitable long term. Now I still catch 1-to-2s, 1-to-3s, 1-to-4s sometimes, but if the market's looking like it's only going to give me a 1-to-1, I'm taking that 1-to-1. I have proper risk management and I have a good enough win rate to back that up and be able to take 1-to-1s. Realistically, you're going to have to treat trading like a business. And if you're doing this right now and you're not treating trading like a business, you're probably not going to make it far. You're probably not going to make it far, and you really have to dial in and be super serious about it. If you're not serious about it, someone that's serious about it is going to go further than you. I'm very serious about trading. I've always been very serious about trading. That's why I'm constantly seeing progress. If you're not serious about trading, you're probably going to give up really fast or you're not going to see results. You have to give it time. Like I tell the members, focus on the process and the profits are going to come with it. That is going to be very crucial. Doing something you don't want to do is a form of discipline. You need discipline on the charts. You need discipline off the charts. I did not feel like coming to the gym. I'm going to do a light mile fast walking, then I'm going to do a mile jogging. And I didn't want to do it, but showed up today at least to do a little bit of a workout. And this has gotten me to that profitability stage when it comes to trading, not the workout in itself, right? Just the fact that I became disciplined. Being disciplined on the charts got me profitable. Being disciplined in the gym's gonna get you fit. Being disciplined when it comes to just gaining knowledge is gonna make you smarter. All that sort of stuff is gonna be beneficial. So that's why you really gotta keep up with it. Like I said, I didn't feel like being here at the gym right now. I had some other stuff I wanted to do, but still showing up and getting that little workout in. One thing I've been getting back into is audiobooks. I used to listen to audiobooks pretty often a while ago, then I kind of stopped, but audiobooks are really good, and podcasts. I listen to a lot of music too, but I try to fill a lot of that free time that I used to listen to music with at least some form of knowledge. So I'm listening to podcasts, listening to an educational video, I'm listening to an audiobook, stuff like that. Right now, I'm in the process of listening to Think and Grow Rich. Very good. I listen to a lot of Napoleon Hill stuff on YouTube as well. I think Napoleon Hill is really good. There's some videos that could definitely be beneficial and stuff, but that type of stuff right there will literally build knowledge, and you could put that in all different aspects of your life, trading, business, just regular lifestyle. It's 3:27 in the morning. I just woke up. I was literally slumped out on the couch. I don't even remember falling asleep, but fell asleep on the couch, so I'm about to go lay in bed. I'll just pick up this video in the morning. I'll show a little bit of trading and stuff. So I'm gonna be posting it later than I wanted to, but I'm gonna put a little bit more things in it. So I'll see you guys in the morning. You can see how I left off the video. 3-something in the morning, I woke up, I was slumped out on the couch. I had to come in, take a shower, and then I hit the sheets and slept good. But I was gonna hit the gym this morning, but it was raining a little bit, and I usually just walk to the gym that's in the apartment complex. So I'm either gonna go after the trading session, like right after, or I'll wait till maybe like 6, 7 o'clock tonight, somewhere around there. But hey, it's another day to get at least 1% better. It's another day to put some work in. Right now, it's 8:56. I just edited the majority of the video. I already have the charts up. Gonna go live with the team here at 9:30. Up 1% this week. Yesterday, I caught a 1-to-1 with the team. Right now, we're on a 4-week winning streak. I want to beat my longest winning streak. That was a 15-week winning streak. So I'm still aiming to beat that. Our longest one, like the most recent one besides this 4-week, was 7 or 8 week winning streak. So we got to get to that 15 mark though. I definitely think we can too. We definitely can. It's just these market conditions were not as clean, I'd say, as last year or the year before, but we're still profitable, still putting in work. Nothing happened interesting in the market today. That's why I did not film any of the live session, but I am going to show you just a few levels. We bounced pretty well off this M15 level of demand. Just take a look at this on the lower time frame. Notice how we tapped into it, got a pretty decent move to the upside. Now we're retesting that level again. Nothing I was really interested in. These levels I had marked out for some time. You can see we came, tapped all the way into this H1 level of supply at 3:25 in the morning. Then we got the move down from there, and that's what brought us to the M15 level of demand. Now, what really gave us that big move all the way to this H1 was this daily H1 and H4 level of demand. We tapped into it, went past it a little, but this overall level is still what gave us a move to the upside. Tapped into it, went up a little, retested it, came all the way, retested it again, and you can see how this level was still being respected here again, and that's what really gave us a move all the way to that H1. So really, just Dow wasn't the best today, to be honest. And then when it comes to NQ, I was just not liking NQ at all. We tapped into a level of supply that I've marked out for a little bit now. Tapped into it here, tapped into it here. And then we had the M15, M5 level of demand. And you can see we tapped into it here, got a little move, tapped in again. But price action is just moving pretty slow today. We might see a bigger drop. And the main target, if we do continue to go lower, is this H1, M15, M5, M1. That's if we do go lower. If we continue to go higher, main target is all-time highs. So we're going to just have to see what the market wants to do. But for today, I'm staying cash.